Fasting is one of the most natural, yet most misunderstood, tools we have for healing and resetting the body. For thousands of years, humans lived with periods of feasting and fasting, and it wasn't a punishment, it was simply the rhythm of life. Today, however, we've become so accustomed to constant eating that the idea of going even a single day without food feels impossible. But here's the truth. The body is built with a remarkable ability to function, thrive, and even repair itself in the absence of food. When you stop eating, your body doesn't shut down, it wakes up. It begins shifting gears, moving from storing energy to burning it. This is when the magic starts to happen. In those first hours without food, your body starts to lower insulin, which unlocks fat burning. Your brain begins to sharpen because it no longer rides the roller coaster of blood sugar spikes. Energy that was once tied up in digestion now gets redirected to repair and recovery. And for many people, what surprises them most is that hunger doesn't grow stronger with each hour. It actually fades, giving way to a calm, steady sense of focus. It's like flipping a switch from survival mode to healing mode. The power of fasting is that it gives the body the break it's been craving all along. Instead of constantly working to process meals, the system finally has time to reset. It's not deprivation, it's restoration. And the best part is, this is not a new technique. It's an ancient rhythm that's hardwired into us. The reset you're looking for doesn't come from adding more things to your life. It comes from subtracting. And when you realize that your body performs at its best when given nothing at all, you begin to see fasting for what it truly is, the most natural medicine in the world. When you step into a fast, something extraordinary begins to unfold inside your body. Almost like flipping on a hidden switch that most people never experience. This process is called autophagy, which literally means self-eating, but not in the way it sounds. Think of it as your body's built-in recycling program. When you stop eating, your system starts scanning for damaged cells, broken proteins, and worn-out parts that no longer serve you. Instead of letting that waste accumulate, your body cleans house. It breaks those old components down and uses the raw materials to build new, healthier cells. This is where fasting becomes more than just not eating. It becomes regeneration. Autophagy helps clear out toxins, reduces inflammation, and even supports brain health. Imagine having a team of workers inside your body, sweeping away the junk and rebuilding everything stronger and cleaner than before. That's what's happening when you give your system a break from constant food intake. What's even more fascinating is how quickly this kicks in. After about 24 to 36 hours of fasting, your body starts shifting into this deep repair mode, and the longer you sustain it, the more powerful the cleanup becomes. This is why people often notice clearer skin, better focus, and a surprising lift in energy during a fast. The body is no longer weighed down, it's being renewed from the inside out. And here's the key takeaway. Your body already knows how to heal, but constant eating keeps that ability locked away. Autophagy is your reset button, the very mechanism that turns stress on your cells into strength. When you fast, you're not starving, you're rebuilding. And the moment you experience that, you realize fasting isn't just about going without food, it's about unlocking the deepest healing power your body already holds. One of the most powerful shifts that happens when you stop eating is the way your hormones begin to rebalance. We often think of hormones as something complicated or far removed from daily life, but in reality they control almost everything. Your energy, your weight, your mood, and even how clearly you think. When you're constantly eating, especially foods that spike blood sugar, insulin is always elevated. And when insulin is high, your body can't burn fat, your energy crashes, and cravings run your day. But the moment you give your system a break, insulin starts to drop. And that opens the door for fat burning to finally switch on. At the same time, another hormone, growth hormone, rises dramatically. Growth hormone is like your body's anti-aging signal. It preserves muscle, accelerates fat loss, and supports tissue repair. Cortisol, the stress hormone, begins to stabilize as well, which helps calm inflammation and restores balance to your nervous system. Together, these hormonal shifts create something most people haven't felt in years: steady, clean energy that doesn't depend on snacks, coffee, or sugar. This is why so many people describe fasting as a mental reset as much as a physical one. Instead of being stuck in cycles of hunger and fatigue, your body finds its rhythm again. The fog lifts, focus sharpens, and your energy feels almost effortless. It's not about pushing harder, it's about letting your body operate the way it was designed to. Fasting doesn't just change what your body burns, it changes how your entire system communicates. It brings your hormones back into alignment, which means your energy, your focus, and even your mood begin to reset. And once you experience that balance, you realize true energy doesn't come from constant fueling. It comes from finally letting your body run the way it was meant to. When most people think about fasting, they focus on the physical side, the weight loss, the fat burning, the healing. But what often takes them by surprise are the emotional and mental shifts that come with it. Food isn't just fuel. For many, it's also comfort, distraction, or even a way to cope with stress. When you step away from eating for a few days, those patterns surface. At first it can feel uncomfortable, but then something incredible happens. You begin to separate genuine hunger from emotional cravings. You realize you don't need to eat every time you're stressed, bored, or tired. That sense of freedom is powerful. As the body transitions into fasting mode, your mind starts to sharpen. Without constant spikes and crashes in blood sugar, your brain runs on a steady supply of ketones, giving you clearer focus and a sense of calm. People often describe this as mental clarity they haven't felt in years. The chatter quiets, concentration deepens, and a surprising peace sets in. It's almost as if the mind finally has space to breathe. But the emotional benefits go even deeper. Fasting builds discipline, teaches patience and self-control in a world that constantly pushes instant gratification. Each day you go without food, you're proving to yourself that you're stronger than your cravings, stronger than the habits that once controlled you. That confidence spills over into every other area of life. So, while the physical reset is powerful, the mental reset may be even greater. It's not just about what fasting does to your body, it's about what it does for your mind. It clears away the noise, strengthens your discipline, and reminds you that true freedom comes not from giving in to cravings, but from mastering them. The idea of going 5 full days without food might sound extreme at first, but when you understand what actually happens inside the body during that time, it becomes less about deprivation and more about transformation. The journey unfolds in stages, each one unlocking a new layer of healing. On the first day, your body begins using up stored glucose, and you might feel those familiar hunger pangs. But very quickly, insulin drops, fat burning turns on, and your body starts shifting fuel sources. By the second day, ketones begin rising, feeding your brain with a clean, steady energy. This is when mental clarity often sharpens, and many people notice that hunger doesn't control them anymore. It fades into the background. By day 3, autophagy is in full swing. The cellular cleanup accelerates, damaged proteins are recycled, and your body begins rebuilding itself with greater efficiency. Skin can appear clearer, inflammation lowers, and you start to feel lighter, not just physically but mentally. Moving into day 4, growth hormone levels soar, helping to protect muscle while amplifying fat loss and repair. It's as if the body is conserving the best of you while breaking down what no longer serves you. By the 5th day, something remarkable happens. The deep calm that comes with a complete reset. Your body is running almost entirely on fat, your brain is fueled by ketones, and the sense of control over cravings and emotions is profound. It's not just that your body feels renewed, it's that your mind feels free. 5 days without food is not simply an exercise in willpower. It's a reprogramming of how your body and mind work together. And once you've experienced that transformation, you'll understand that true strength doesn't come from feeding your body more. It comes from allowing it the space to reset. Before stepping into a 5-day fast, it's important to understand that preparation is just as vital as the fast itself. Going in unprepared can make the experience unnecessarily difficult, while a little planning can turn it into something smooth and empowering. The days leading up to a fast should be about gradually reducing carbs, processed foods, and sugars, so your body begins shifting toward fat burning even before you start. This not only eases the transition but also reduces the discomfort many people feel in the first day or two. Staying hydrated is non-negotiable. Water, electrolytes, and sometimes mineral-rich teas can make all the difference in how well your body adapts. Equally important is listening to your body throughout the process. Fasting is powerful, but it isn't about pushing past the point of harm. If you experience warning signs beyond the normal adjustments, like dizziness that doesn't improve with electrolytes, it's a signal to pause. A safe fast is a successful fast, and when it comes time to break it, reintroduction matters. The biggest mistake is diving right back into heavy or processed meals. Instead, ease in with simple, nutrient-rich foods that support digestion and allow your system to adjust. But perhaps the most exciting part is that the benefits don't end when the 5 days are over. What you've really done is reset your metabolism, cleared out cellular waste, balanced hormones, and proven to yourself that your body is capable of far more than you imagined. That new foundation makes it easier to continue healthier habits, whether it's intermittent fasting, cleaner eating, or simply being more mindful of when and why you eat. Fasting is not just about 5 days without food. It's about unlocking a lifetime of better health. And once you've experienced that reset, you'll never see your body or your potential the same way again. When you look at the journey of resetting your body in just 5 days without food, it's clear that this isn't about deprivation, it's about renewal. Each stage of the fast reveals a deeper truth. Your body is designed to heal, repair, and thrive when given the chance. From the initial drop in insulin to the powerful effects of autophagy, from the surge of clean energy to the clarity of mind, fasting transforms far more than your physical state. It reshapes the way you relate to food, to discipline, and to your own health. This process reminds us that strength doesn't always come from adding more. Sometimes it comes from stepping back and allowing the body to do what it was built to do. The reset you achieve in these 5 days is not the end of the story. It's the beginning of a healthier rhythm that can guide you long after the fast is done. So if you're searching for a way to reclaim your health, sharpen your mind, and restore balance, know this: the power is already within you. All it takes is the willingness to trust your body, give it space to reset, and step into the freedom that comes when you realize true health doesn't come from constant feeding, but from honoring the incredible design of the human body.